Introducing the one and only Matt Le Tissier, legend of Southampton Football Club. Matt, when you were holding up that eToro shirt, we thought we'd sign another striker this morning. How do you think this season is, the pre-season is gone, obviously everything's pretty buoyant.
Yeah, I think obviously the results have been good, but I think the performances have been pretty good as well. Ralph seems to be quite happy with the way that the players have worked during pre-season. It's nice that Shea's got himself on the score sheet a few times. I think that's always good for the confidence. So yeah, I'll go into the season with a lot of optimism.
And the transfer situation, do you think there's still some pieces to go in that jigsaw?
Yeah, obviously there's always work that needs to be done. It's a question of whether there's the finances there to be able to do it, and I think at the moment we probably need to offload a few. I think the squad's quite top heavy at the minute, and I think if we're going to get any more in, we probably have to see a few leaving first.
Yeah, okay. And last season, obviously going into Christmas, we all looked down and out, or leading up to Christmas, and then we appointed Ralph. Turned the whole club around, turned the mood of the fans, the players. What's Ralph's secret?
I think he comes he brings a lot of passion to his job. I think you can see a man there who cares about his job, who wants to be a winner. I think he's meticulous in his preparation and the way he goes about things, and he gets players who want to play for him, and that's probably the most important thing about a Premier League manager now, is you've got to keep the squad on side and wanting to go out and perform for you.
Thank you. And emotion-wise, you're a fan as much as any of us. Yep. You've been with it since a little boy. How have you felt the last couple of seasons? 2 relegation fights, having to talk with all these big club Charlies on the panel. They must be giving you some severe hammer. How'd you cope with it all?
Do you know what? It kind of took me back to the mid-90s, really, when I was actually able to do something about us not getting relegated. So those feelings were not great, because you're then watching the game, not being able to contribute and thinking, geez, this is hard work watching this. And now I know how the fans felt back in the mid-90s when we were on the pitch trying to make sure we didn't go down. So thankfully, we have had 2 tough seasons, but we've managed to escape both times, and hopefully we can build on that and look forward to a less stressful season.
Brilliant. So one of Ralph's major qualities is that he's managed to introduce a lot of young players into the squad. Yeah. Who do you see this season as being the breakthrough player, maybe? I think from what I've seen in pre-season, maybe Jake Vokins, I think, has got a big future ahead of him. I think he's probably the reason why we sold Matty Targett to Aston Villa. Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of people were surprised at that. So he looks like he's got a good future. I've also been saying for a year or so now that I like the look of Will Smallbone. I think he's a player with a big future ahead of him as well, and it'd be great if he could get some first team minutes under his belt this season too. Excellent. And Freddie, you had a question about?
Yeah, obviously you made the trip over to Macau as the club ambassador. As the club ambassador, how would you recommend the McDonald's in Macau? And I hear that Rickie paid for it.
Well, the McDonald's in our hotel in Macau actually was very good, because we got there we arrived on the Saturday, and I didn't actually have a McDonald's until the Tuesday. So that was pretty impressive. But yes, I was treated to a lovely McDonald's lunch, and Rickie Lambert did pay the bill, which made it all the more special. Legend, he is, that boy, proper legend.
Finally, we've talked about the transfers and our hopes for the season. Where do you think Saints are going to finish this season?
I would expect, with the squad that we've got and the manager we've got, I would expect somewhere around mid-table. I think that's a realistic target for the ability in our squad.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Matt Le Tissier, legend.
Pleasure, boys.
All the best.
Good to see you.